Welcome back to Access Anime. My name is Henshin Ikeda, and today I'll be doing a walkthrough and review of Naruto Shippuden episode 309. Now, if you remember from last episode, we find out Hayata is now fighting Yugia, his ex-lover, and he's a reanimated shinobi. I love the mix. I mean, ex-lover versus ex-lover, and Hayata is a reanimated shinobi. I thought it was going somewhere. Now, the end result being Hayata is defeated, and he is sealed already? Come on, I thought it was going to be an epic little mini fight between the lovers. No. End result being Hayata is defeated and he is sealed, and the scroll that he had has been returned. I'm like, what a way to end an episode. And again, that's where the episode ends, and I hold my final thought and rating at the end of the clip, so stay tuned. But let's dive right on in. So we open up this episode with Naruto, and he has his clones side by side, and they're going right into the battlefield, which is what we want to see. And it looks like Naruto was about to locate the fake shinobi, which is what he was after to begin with. So I thought that was going to go somewhere. Now he notices a samurai with ninja skills. I'm like, oh shit, here's a new character. Apparently this samurai with ninja skills is from the Land of Iron, or was from the Land of Iron. Now he's a Ronin. And again, we really don't know this character. At least I don't even know this character. Now this new character is being introduced as Tatsawaki, and Tatsawaki is a reanimated shinobi. No surprise there. And again, he's taking out the allied shinobi left to right, you name it. Now Tatsawaki, he notices Naruto, and he notices him, and he knows him. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So Tatsawaki, he knows Naruto, and Naruto takes a while for him to catch on, but he knows who Tatsawaki is. And you know what that means. You guessed right, boys and girls, flashback. And again, that's where we open up with. Moving on past that, on to the flashback. So we open up with Lady Tsunade in this flashback, of course, and she's explaining to Naruto as well as Choji, Shakamaru, and Ino that the mission at hand is a direct request from the feudal lord of the Land of Fire. I'm like, okay. So we see this mission is going to include Naruto, Choji, Shakamaru, and Ino. And this mission in general is a direct request from the feudal lord of the Land of Fire. Definitely not your everyday typical mission, of course, you know. Now moving on past that, we find out a little more detailed information about this mission. Now it's a kidnapping type mission. Now usually Naruto doesn't take part in kidnapping missions because they're, I don't know, it's just something we usually don't see him being put into. I mean, yes, we've seen something similar to this in previous episodes where he's, you know, done something similar, but as soon as you hear, you know, Lady Tsunade say, wait, kidnapping, you assume, oh shit, who are they kidnapping, right? Is this going to be like some badass person? No, this kidnapping, they're going to end up kidnapping a young lord who is being held hostage. So this is a good mission, not a bad one where they're going to steal someone, you know, kidnap someone and hold them for ransom or something like that, or kill them. No, it's nothing like that. This mission is just to retrieve someone who is already kidnapped or is being held hostage. And again, this is a young lord who is being held as a hostage in a castle. Apparently, his the party that has captured this young lord is using him as leverage in order to get a peace treaty signed. So, you know, there was a point to it, and, you know, more power to the third party that held this kid as a hostage, but now you've got to deal with Naruto, the Leaf Village, and you're pretty much fucked in general. You pissed off the wrong people. Now, again, moving on past that, a little more detail about this mission. So this mission is a kidnapping mission to retrieve this young lord, and basically to bring this young lord home. That's it. That's all she wrote. Done deal. Now, Lady Tsunade points out this is an A-ranked mission. So this mission is an A-ranked mission. And underneath her breath, she also says, but it could possibly escalate to an S-ranked mission. So she assigns one Anbu Black Ops member to shadow Naruto and everyone else in case things escalate to an S-ranked, you know, mission. However, we don't know who this Anbu Black Ops member is. Could it be Sai? We don't know. Who could it possibly be? Might she have Kakashi dress up as an Anbu Black Ops member just to, you know, do an extra chore? We don't know. Again, we don't know the identity of this Anbu Black Ops member, but whoever this Anbu Black Ops member is, he or she is now shadowing Naruto in case, well, not just Naruto, but Choji and everyone else, in case they fail or if things escalate. You know, since it is technically an A-ranked mission, if does escalate, it'll be an S-ranked mission, so that's where we're at there. You know, that kind of makes sense in my opinion, but again, I digress, I apologize. But moving on past that, we are taking to a little cutscene with Hidan, Caesari, and Deidre, and a fourth Okusuki member, of course. Now, I thought this scene was pointless. You know why? This is the only scene in this episode where we see the four of them talking about the two missions they have to deal with now. One mission being for money, of course, which we don't know the details about, and the second mission is for war. Obviously, most of the members there are there for the money, not the whole war thing. And I thought this, again, was very ironic because guess what? We don't know what the missions are, and this is the only time we see them. Pointless. One more time. Dramatic effect, or for my dramatic effect, pointless. We see four of them. They don't describe their fucking missions. All we get is one mission is for money, one mission is for war. That's it. Other than noticing the four characters from the Okusuki group, you know, Hidan, Caesari, and Deidre, and the fourth member, of course. That's it. That's all we got. I'm like, that was the build-up. Fuck you, man. Seriously. Horrible, horrible scene. Anyways, moving on past that, we're taking a little cutscene with Choji and Naruto. Now, apparently, Choji and Naruto are going to be heading up this mission personally. That's right, Choji and Naruto are at the lead. They're leading this little mission. Obviously, Shakamaru is in charge, but Choji and Naruto are the ones that are be leading it. They're going to be the head of the mission, so all eyes are going to be on them. The mission relies on Choji and Naruto. Why does that sound so wrong? It's Choji. No one likes Choji as a kid. As an adult, we like him, of course. As a kid in the past, he's a worthless shinobi, if that's what you want to call him, or a chunin, whatever you want to call him. I think he's a chunin. I keep forgetting before or after the chunin exam, but it doesn't matter. Choji partnered up with Naruto. It doesn't sound good at all. Now, apparently, the young lord has an open contest. This is how Naruto and Choji are going to infiltrate the castle to get the young lord who's being held hostage. They're going to enter a contest, not just any contest. In the subtitles, it said a food fight. It's not a food fight, of course. It's an eating contest. Aha! Choji, the only thing he's good for, in the past, of course, and present, obviously, is eating food. So Choji, now we know why everyone's going to be relying on you, because you're there to basically eat food in this contest. Takes a lot of eyes off of everyone else, and, well, you're competing. It allows you to get closer. But Naruto, why are you entering the contest? You're shit for brains, you're skinny as fuck. Come on. The only thing you're good for is eating ramen, and even when you eat ramen, you have your limits. Well, apparently Naruto is going to sneak into the castle and use his transformation jutsu to switch places with the young lord. So he's going to probably drop out of the food contest, the food eating contest, like the second round or so, and he's going to slip out and he's going to trade places with the young lord. So yeah, that actually does make sense. So I'm glad that was explained, because now we actually know what the hell Naruto's real goal in this episode was. Now Naruto, he also enters the contest. Now you assume it's going to go somewhere. The first meal that's up isn't ramen. And he's not pissed, but he's like, oh, this isn't ramen? Oh, I'm going to lose. No, actually, believe this or not, Naruto, he beats the first round. The first round, Choji and Naruto, they both completed. They're on to the next round. Now, guess what, Naruto? He's not the best of shape right now, because you know what? He's tuckered out of all that food from the first round. Second round, ramen noodles. The one food that he loves, he can't even stomach it, and guess what? He's done. Plain and simple, he's done. Now, moving on past that, we are taking to a little cutscene with the captain of the guards. No surprise here. Ready? It's Tatsawaki. Yes, remember, this was his flashback. We finally get to see Tatsawaki, and he is an ex-samurai, so he's a hired gun, per se. He's a mercenary for hire. So, he's hired by the enemy, and he's basically a bodyguard for the young lord, which I thought was kind of interesting. And that's almost the only time we really see a lot of him. Now, on to the second round. Like I said, Naruto, he's out. He's done. Choji, he actually completes the second round, and Choji goes to the third round. Now, apparently, Tatsawaki excuses the young lord, and they leave the contest, because apparently the young lord was watching the contest. But anyways, Tatsawaki I guess he takes the young lord with him, and they go off and they start training. I'm like, well, that's kind of odd. Why are you training a hostage? It doesn't make sense. No, bear with me here. You know what? It's Japan or wherever this, region is within this anime series. Regardless, it's a different area of the world. I don't know how they go about doing these type of things, but if you're training your hostage in combat of any sort, aren't you motivating them to probably escape eventually? I don't know, that just sounds wrong. Why would you train your hostage in anything? The young lord's your hostage, he ain't your best friend. I know you're trying to use him as leverage in order to get a peace treaty signed or something along those lines, but you're training him regardless in some type of combat. It doesn't make sense. Seriously, it does not make sense. But anyways, even while being a hostage, this kid, he's getting treated just like a lord should be, He's getting trained, he gets to watch a food eating contest. Well, he's got it pretty good. Just don't fuck up, kid. I'm pretty sure they're just dying to do something stupid to you. Now, moving on past that, we are taken to the third part of the contest, the food eating contest. I'm like, okay, bring it. It's speed eating. I shit you not, speed eating. I didn't know there was such a thing. I know there's speed dating, but speed eating? Just thinking about that, I want to throw up. So you guys can speed eat food. Oh, okay. And guess what? Shakamaru, he wants Choji to drop out of the food eating contest. Because you know what? Choji's job right now is done. He doesn't really have to keep competing. Because you know why? During this third part of the contest, Naruto, he jumps right in and he switches with the young lord. He uses his transformation jutsu. He switches in, and now he is the young lord. So Naruto, his part is done. I know, it's like kind of interesting, right? Obviously, Shakamaru jumps in. He delivers a message to the young lord. While Ino's part was kind of obvious. She does a little body transfer where she takes control of the young lord's body and helps Naruto switch in, of course. And then Shakamaru jumps in and delivers a note to the actual young lord, explaining something from his father, of course, saying everything will be okay, something along those lines. And again, Naruto's part is done, Shakamaru's part is done, Ino's part is done. Choji, after completing the third round, Shakamaru wants Choji to drop out of the frickin' food eating contest. You know what? He's done. They need to get the hell out of Dodge. Choji's going for the fucking win. He's in there. He's ready for the final round. The barbecue meat final round. You heard me. Barbecue meat. Now, it looked amazing in my opinion seeing Choji pig out. But guess what? He comes in second place. The only reason why he comes in second place is because Shakamaru says, you know what? No, he's got to come in second place. So he uses his jutsu. Yeah, his shadow. Yeah, you heard me. He uses his jutsu to nullify Choji. And Choji was one piece of barbecue meat away, and he came in second place. So Choji, he pretty much won. And guess what? All the other contestants, the old guy and the little girl person, well, she's not a little girl, but the girl and the old guy, they noticed that Choji won. He was the clear-cut winner. Why did he hold back? But you know what? Who cares? Because you know what? Choji came in second place, the old man came in first place, and the girl, she came in last place. Now get this. First place got a house. So Choji, if he would have came in first place, he would have got a house. Thanks a lot, Shakamaru, you son of a bitch. I mean, Choji was one position away, one spot away, one piece of food away. He could have had a house. I feel bad for you, man. Now, what did Choji get? Okay, I laughed. A large wicker basket. It didn't even have food in it. What the hell is he going to do with a large wicker basket? Have a bonfire? Oh no, it gets better. Last place got a small wicker basket. So, let me get this straight. You put a lot of thought in who's going to win first place, like their gift and everything. But second place and third place, you're going to shaft them. What a cheap-ass lord. And again, that's where the episode ends. As for final thoughts, there are no final thoughts. This was a pointless episode. It was going nowhere. It was supposed to be about Tatsumaki. Like, how the hell does he know Naruto? Obviously, during the whole transformation jutsu between Naruto and the Young Lord, when Naruto came back in the Young Lord's form, Tatsumaki, he noticed something was different, but he didn't say anything. So this episode didn't go anywhere. And what about the Akutsuki members? Yeah, Hidan, Caesari, Deidre, and the fourth member. That didn't even go anywhere. So no final thoughts. Moving on past that to my final rating, 3 out of 5. Be happy I gave that a 3 out of 5 because you know what? It could have gone less than that. I got it. It was a flashback. But I don't like flashbacks. Specifically flashbacks that do not go anywhere. Plain and simple. So, drama. Was there drama? Romance? No. Was there fighting? No. Unless you count the beginning of the episode where we get to see Tatsawaki take out a few allied shinobi, but that was about it. I mean, was there any new information? Yeah, okay. Here's Tatsawaki. There you go. Let's go to the flashback. Here's your new information. There's a new mission. Yada yada yada. Food contest. Rescue a young lord which is being held hostage. And that was it. So the new information was very bleak. So again, final rating, 3 out of 5. And that ends it for my walkthrough and review of Naruto Shippuden episode 309. But definitely comment down below. Let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Definitely subscribe. Check me out on Twitter and follow me if you like. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Because you know what? I didn't really like it at all. And let me know what you think of the next episode that's coming out. Hopefully, it'll get more closure on this flashback or go somewhere else that's going to be a lot better than where we are at now. But again, guys, that ends it for now. And I got to hit the brakes and I got to go. And before I go, I got to say it, and I always say it. You can't stop the access, but you can watch the feed. I'll see you later, guys.